Good morning. Let's get seated. Comfortable, cross-legged or open legs or whatever. I'm very comfortable on my bolster here. And let's rub our hands. Place your hands on your heart. And try to feel your breath. Close your eyes or gaze at the tip of the nose. And follow your breath. Feel your breath in and out through the nose. Then place one hand on the abdomen and continue to feel inside your body. We have to try to connect our mind with our body. So much our minds are disconnected from the body. Let's try to reverse this through yoga and apply it to everyday life. Just be there, fully relax your face, the jaws. Now slowly release your hands. Open your eyes, take a deep inhale to the nose and exhale through the mouth. Forcefully a little. Again, cleansing breath, inhale. Again. And that's good. Nice and tall, rotate your neck and head towards one side. So find that spot where you still feel a little stretching, but not overdone. So on the exhales, relax a little more, and naturally, maybe the neck is rotating a tiny little bit more. Let's release. Again, inhale deeply, create a space. Then as you exhale, slowly, smooth rotation to the other side. As you exhale, you relax more. And maybe you rotate a little more. And come back nice and tall, bend the neck and head. Maybe you want to apply a little more pressure. Maybe you want to extend the other arm. Same thing, on the exhale, feel there's very subtle relaxation there in the neck that creates a little more space to stretch. So wait for the inhale, come up. Again, we are looking to feel the subtle elements. Lengthen up, create a space with the inhale, bend. And dance between your mind and your body. Connect your mind with your body completely. So as you connect, you'll feel the emotions. So you'll have a clue of what you need to do. And come back, chin down. Let's rotate gentle, just halfway. from side to side. Good. Let's move to the knees and hands. Open your knees more than hip distance apart. Open your hands more than shoulders apart. Move your hands more towards the front and let's do some circles. Preparing the hips, opening the hips, stretching the back. Engage just a tiny bit the abdomen. Feel the difference. Then change direction. Try to feel it all. Then walk your hands backwards, toes under, and slowly coming up, straighten up your knees, stay here. Engage your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, hands on the hips, bring your shoulders back, and gentle come up. Let's do a little bit of shimmy. This is excellent for the whole body, for the lymph. Moving, keep going. Then relax, soften all the joints. Let your body flow naturally, as it is. Then I want you to stop, hip distance apart, legs, soft knees, always soft knees. So find your neutral position. And now transfer weight on one leg. Then the other foot is on the toes. And use your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha and the side, the median glutes, and raise one hip. Feel where you feel the muscles working. It's okay to use your hands. Then relax. And again, raise and relax. Now let's bring the arms sideways. Open heart, let's go again. Up and relax. Up and relax. Feel what's moving. Adjust. You have to practice a lot to feel more. Maybe you don't feel too much. That's okay. It's happening with practice. So feel which muscles are working. Then let's release and switch to the other side. Again, be ready. Awareness, alignment. One foot on the toes. Let's bring the arms up and raise and release. Raise and release. Raise and release. Raise and release. Up and down. Up, hold it here a little bit to feel muscles working. Whatever it is for every one of you. Let's do a few more on this side. And that's okay. Relax. Soften the knees. Let's do hip circles without isolation. So body's flowing all the way. Pay attention to your muscles. Just be aware of them. So we have to do this many times, probably for a long time. And after that, we naturally will feel more and more of the body as we move. We'll be connected to the body. So I've changed the direction. And now let's go for the next one. This time, try to isolate from the waist up. You don't move anything, so I'm fully relaxed here. So move just in circles, doesn't matter how big. We will do a lot of hips today. And change direction. So Feel which muscles you are using. So the abdominal, lower abdomen, and going around, other muscles are engaged. And that's enough. Shake it out. Now let's go again about subtle and the abdomen. This will be the last one that is in common with belly dance. So as you exhale, engage your abdominal skin, everything, lower, medium, upper abdomen. Then release. As you exhale, engage everything in. Let's try to engage just a tiny little bit, just subtle. You can use your hands to feel it. Then let's go for more, like 50%. So when you go all the way, you are already changing the alignment of the spine. So you should remember this as we practice our yoga asanas. How much you tense some muscles, you engage some muscles, affects the whole body. Everything is related, linked. Good. Now let's try to isolate. Try to engage just here, the lower belly, low, low, low. Just there. Then try to engage lower and a little higher. There are different muscles. Maybe you feel them, maybe you don't. So try. Again. Now try to go higher. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As you exhale, 1, 2, 3. Now let's forget about counting. Everyone is different. Try to engage in steps all the way up. So now do it subtle and soft. You probably won't see anything because if it's subtle, then forget about, relax. Practice this, you can practice this anytime through the day. You don't need to place your mat and have a specific time. When you remember, try to practice your abdominal engagement, like the position, which one and how much. Try to be familiar with this. Now let's take a block and place it between your shins. And I want you to squeeze it gentle. So I see if I squeeze hard, my knees are coming together. So I don't want that. Align your back. Squeeze. Now raise your outer toe, the small toe, and the next one. And you'll feel the outer shins engaged. I hope you can feel that. Let's inhale, arms up. Reach up. So I'm squeezing my block and I'm raising my pinky and the next one to engage my outer shins. Then release everything. Now let's go further. Relax a little bit, then place the block again. So engage so you don't move the knees. Same thing, raise your pinky. Now hold this, engage your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and bend the knees a little bit. Hips going back, tailbone down, arms along the ears. I want you to feel. So I don't let my knees coming together. Now cross your arms. Let's take a break first. Relax. Shake it out. And start again. So practice this anytime you have time, because we'll apply this into our yoga class, yoga asanas. So I'm squeezing the block again. I'm raising my pinky and the next one, so I feel the outer shins working. I'm in a alignment with my back, my pelvis, and I'm going down. Now cross your hands, doesn't matter which one, place them on your thighs and rotate internally, keep squeezing the block. As you rotate, you open the hips more. Keep breathing. So feel everything. Then release everything and relax. Shake it out. Now let's go to the middle of the mat. Actually, step back to the back of the mat. Inhale, arms to the front and up. And let's just bend the knees and try to imagine that you still have the block. Do the same thing. So you see how you isolate, you move some muscles in one direction, some muscles in other direction. Then place your hands down and let's go into downward dog. Soften the knees first. Then same thing, imagine you have the block between your shins. You are rotating the thighs, opening the hips. And this is our downward dog. Then walk your hands backwards. Bend the knees and come up. So I know it's a lot of information, what we studied from the beginning of this year. So try to not to get stressed. We'll do some salutations. Try to apply whatever you can, as you can. It takes a lot of practice to fully connect the mind and the body. Inhale, hands up. Same thing, get ready. So I'm going down, bending the knees into chair pose. Imagine that you have the block between your shin bones. Raise a little bit the pinky and the next toe. Feel your outer shins. Try to inner rotate your thighs so you open the hips. Then forward bend, keep the spine long. Drop your head completely, nod your head as in yes. Then bend the knees, hands on the sides of the feet. Step back with your left leg. Rotate the back heel in and move your hands like 45 degrees to the left. Now your front heel is moving towards the back arch. The back heel is moving towards the front. Feel your hips, just move there slightly so you feel more wherever you are. So align your pelvic floor, your abdominals, try to move your hands more towards the front. Then come back, bring your hands back, front leg back, downward dog. So do your downward dog. Feel it, play with your body, look for subtle movements, look for muscles. Then let's bring the knees down, open. Bring the toes together and sit on your heels. Now I want you to really press down with your sitting bones. Find your place, your spot. Inhale, lengthen the spine and walk your hands more to the front, stretching the sides of the torso. Make sure you don't strain, you don't tense the neck. Then maybe relax your head on the mat or on a block. Now feel it all. So my sitting bones are pressing back and down. And from the waist, I'm stretching forward. Then relax everything. Maybe you want to support your head. Let's take a short break here, 2-3 breaths. Just be there. It's just your body, your mind, your emotions, your breath. Nothing else matters. Then place your hands. Come up in all fours, side to side hips. And let's go back up into downward dog. Again, don't forget about the lower back. So when you add something, don't destroy the previous thing. Soften the knees if you need. Pay attention to the back. Now pay attention to the legs, to the hips. Imagine you are squeezing the block between your shin bones. Maybe raise your pinky and the next toe to engage your outer shins. Subtly rotate your thighs to open the hips. Then slowly go up on your toes and let's move into plank. Again, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Same thing, block between my thighs. Engage your outer shins. Inner rotate your thighs to align, to open the hips. Align your pelvic floor. Then slide back into downward dog. Let's stay here a little longer. Then inhale, bring your left leg to front. Walk your hands 45 degrees to the right. And try to do the same movement of the muscles. Play with it. So my front heel is pressing towards the back. Long spine, space into the lower back. Then slowly coming back to center. Looking forward, step forward with the back leg. Forward bend, freestyle forward bend. Forget about everything, just enjoy and relax. So as we stay here into the forward bend, let's try again. Imagine you have the blocks between your shins. Raise your first outer toes to engage your outer shins. Inner rotate your thighs to open the hips. Lengthen the spine, drop your head, relax your neck. Hold everything as you come up in chair pose, prayer, hands to the heart. If it's easier, let's do it again. Cross your hands and inner rotate your thighs to open the hips. Open chest. Feel it all. It's not easy. This is a gross movement because we are using props. You are using your hands to rotate your inner thighs, coming up, relaxing. Inhale, extend the arms sideways and up. And let's try to prepare for a back bend. So it's a transition. This is a keyword. Do it on your own. You know what to do. Then come back. Let's try to take the block once more. And as you stay on the top of your mat, place your block between your shins and do as we did before. Squeeze your block, gentle, raise the outer two toes, lengthen up, bend the knees, cross your hands, inner rotate your upper thighs to open the hips. Engage your Mula Bandha, try to hold it here, release your hands without releasing the rotation. Of course, it will go backwards a little bit. Maybe you feel it today, maybe you feel it as you practice, and come up. Try to hold everything, lengthen up, reaching up, and do your back bend. Slowly come up, hands to the heart. Surya Namaskar. So the props are helping us. If you are in a class and there is someone helping you, with the props you can feel the gross movement. So you understand what you need to do and what you'll feel. When you release the prop and try to do the same on your own, of course it's smaller. As we practice, it's growing bigger. So that's why I love props, because they can help us connect more the mind into the body. So we don't just hear and do instructions up, down, right, left, 1, 2, 3. We actually feel every single subtle movement, every single muscle, joint, with the breath and all. Let's try to do another sun salutation. You'll do it on your own now. I'm cueing normal without over explaining. Inhale, arms to the front and up. Transition into back bend. Do your best. Whatever you remember, try to apply. Golden rule, you feel great, no discomfort. Inhale up, arms sideways, swan dive. Slowly. Drop your head, drop everything. Bend the knees, hands on the sides, walk back in plank. Keep breathing. So with the arms here is the same thing. Hands on the floor. Outer rotate your lower arms. Inner rotate your lower arms. Outer rotate your upper arms. Then knees down. Rotate the pelvis to the tailbone. Chest down, chin down, tailbone up. Inhale, roll into baby cobra. So we remember the cobra. Long legs, pubic bone down, shoulders out, up, away from the ears, long neck, but not tense, tone, but not tense. Inhale, in cobra. Make sure your abdomen is engaged. Relax your glutes. Then if you feel comfortable, toes under plank. Otherwise, through the knees, toes under plank. Keep breathing. Then downward dog. Try to bring the attention into your legs, into your hips and back. So bring your feet together, right leg up, down dog split, bend the knee in the air, open the hips, rotate. Left underneath your, watch underneath your right armpit. Then bend the left knee, bring the back leg over. And open up. Keep breathing. Come back to center, knees down, open knees. So you don't need to do anything, everything. Practice your own thing. Relaxing, extended child. If your shoulder hurts, you can skip the side plank with leg over. Let's try to do the other side. Coming back in all fours and downward dog. Feet closer to each other. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Feel everything, scan everything. Then bend the knee, open the hips, rotate your left, gaze underneath your left armpit. Then bend the right knee until you can place your left leg over. Move your hand and do your back bend. And come back, knees down. Let's relax. You can find your own variations. Shake your neck here, rotate your head. Gentle. No discomfort. Forearms down. Imagine that you have your strap between your forearms and you want to make it wider. So that's the movement here, toes under dolphin. Try to remember the legs with the block. Lots of space everywhere. This is hard to learn, to rotate in different directions. Lower legs and upper legs, forearms and upper arms. So let's release. And again, pause a little bit in child pose. Slowly coming up, toes under, downward dog. Walk your hands a little more backwards towards your feet. And try to repeat once more time. You can even use the block if you want. You can have it handy. So very small down dog, legs close, and you can use the block on the other side. So you don't need to bring the legs that close. Try to do it here with the block. So again, I'm squeezing my block. I'm raising my outer first toes to engage the outer shin. I'm inner rotating my upper thigh to open the hips. Lengthening the back, engaging the abdomen a little bit to release tension from the back. Then walk backwards, take the block and release it and come up. Shake everything. And let's move to warriors. Middle of the mat, open legs, comfortable, not too wide. And align. Try to remember the same movement. So I'm aligning my spine and I'm paying attention to the legs. Inhale, arms up. Arms parallel to the floor, rotate one foot out. And go into your warrior two. Here we outer rotate the inner thighs. Keep breathing. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, side angle. Take your time, feel it all. The more you feel, the more you connect. Maybe keep the hand out, upper hand here, or along. Let's bring it back. So upper hand going forward. Watch your hand. If comfortable, watch your hand as it's going around to the back and down. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you raise. Exhale as you bring it back. Coming back into warrior 2. Equally distributed weight. So many things to feel. I know it's not so comfortable. It's a lot. Release. Let's change the feet. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Arms parallel. Align. Outer rotate. Open the hips. Keep breathing. Warrior 2. Inhale, back bend. Create the space, open your heart. Then go into the side angle, open up. And let's go again, arm to the front and back. Inhale, gaze at your hand or not, you don't need to. Root yourself, be balanced here. And third time. Coming up, warrior 2. And release. Let's do a forward bend. Keep breathing. Walk your hands towards 1 foot, open that foot. Forward bend over that leg, or if it's comfortable, forearm down, other arm up. So start the rotation not from your shoulder, but from your abdomen. Maybe our goal here is to go towards the knee with the face. Back in neutral. Coming back, let's go for the other side. Whatever variation, if you are just here, that's great. I'm opening this foot more, keeping the space. Again, feel your hips, open the hips, everything is aligned. Lots of space everywhere. Excellent stretch for the hamstrings. And release. Bring your feet closer and come up. Still open legs, hands to the heart. Transfer weight on the side until the other leg is free of weight. Bring it up and down. Then bend the knee, bring the leg up. Open the knee. Open the hip here and go to your tree pose. So slowly release. Bring the knee to front, open the leg, and step back into the upper legs. Transfer weight to the other side until this leg is free. So I have my balance, bend the knee, bring it up, open the hip. Bring the leg all the way, align the best you can. It shouldn't be stress. So I know it's a lot. Keep breathing. It's even harder for those of us that are practicing yoga for many years. Releasing with the exhale the arms, bring the knee back to center, bend the other knee, open legs, step, and bring the feet closer. Let's try to do a dancer. Transfer weight on one side, lengthen up, make sure the hip doesn't go over. Open up, reach up. So here, don't tense. Don't engage more than needed. Now I can bring my pants. You can use a strap here. Hand inside, raise the back leg. Then slowly release, bring the leg to front, knee up, cross legs, prayer. So it's harder here to remember the block exercise between your shins, how to rotate your inner thighs, your upper thigh now. Then come up and relax. Shake it. And let's try the other side. Plant on the leg you are standing. Check the tensions. They are just right. And bend the knee. Bring it over. Raise the back leg. Transition. So don't give up here. You have to be even more careful, more awareness needed. So bring the leg up, open. Prayer sit. And release. Shake everything. And let's go to the middle of the mat. Raise your toes, let's go down. And let's go into all fours, side to side hips. Then forearms down, toes under lower plank, knees down, all the way down. Long legs. Right forearm 90 degrees in front, left arm along the body, bend the left knee, bring it close to you. Now I want you to press into your right forearm as you raise the hip. It's easier on your knee now to bend more, and hold it there as you try to go back down. Keep breathing. Release, other side, left forearm down, right arm along the body. Let's move on the left hip, bend the knee, bring it closer. If you still feel discomfort on your knee, don't overdo it. So as you roll and create some space here, you can bring the leg closer. So if when laying down, your knees bend just this much, when you go roll over, you can bend it more. Now see if you can go back with a little more bending. No pain on the joints. Then release. Hands on the sides of the chest. And bring the knees closer. Cross your legs. And let's go into seated. Have your strap close to you. And let's lay down on our back. Maybe you make a loop on your strap for your foot. And also have your block close to you. Okay, my strap doesn't want to help me today, but I'll find a way. And I did. Then have your block, lay down on your back. No more hair clips. Place your block on the lower height, on the lower back. One leg straight, other leg bend, and you bring it towards your chest. So try to not to move the right hip here. hip from the straight leg. So use your strap on the foot. You can keep the knee bended a little bit and bring the leg closer to you. Then straighten up as much as it is. Now bring the leg to the side. Make sure your right hip is still on the block. Whatever it is, don't force anything. Slowly bring the leg up. Bend the knee more, closer to the chest. Then take the strap, prepare the other leg. So this time left leg straight. Bend the right knee towards the chest, as close as it is. Place your strap. Keep the knee bended as much as you can to find that comfortable spot. Don't strain your neck here. And straighten the knee as much as it is. And bring the leg to the side and close to you. So don't bring the leg away from you, but close to you, as close as you can. So the left hip, the opposite hip is still down the block. Slowly bring the leg back up, bend the knee, release the strap, place the strap down. We still have the block here. Maybe you want to rotate it a little higher. And just relax for a while here. Keep the knees hip distance apart, feet parallel. Long neck, chin down. Now I want you to engage your feet on the floor, on the mat, your lower legs, upper legs, as much as needed, no more. Engage your Mula Bandha and raise, release the block, and give me just a small bridge here, so go lower a little bit. So try to engage the lower glutes, Mula Bandha, the abdominals just a bit, open the heart. Keep breathing. Then slowly relax everything and bring your knees to chest, rock from side to side, massaging the back. Then place your hands over the knees and let's move in circles. Very fluid movement. So stay within your comfortable range of motion. This is supposed to be relaxing for the back. Change the direction, other way. Then one leg over. Again, I'm opening here. And bring the other knee as close as you can. You can use your hands, interlace over the shin bones, but drop your shoulders. Or if you need a break for too many points of attention, just be there, just relax. Be comfortable. We try to decompress the lower back. Some of you are experiencing lower back discomfort. So this one is helping. Also for sciatica, we are stretching the glutes here. Then release the arms and moving the legs toward your right. Spinal twist. Drop your head. Drop your upper knee as much as is still comfortable. You feel a lot of stretch on the opposite glutes. Opposite side on the left. Just stay here for 2, 3 breaths, enjoying, relaxing, fully connected to your body. Slowly prepare for the transition, so you engage what you need to do to go back to center. Other side, cross the other leg over, bring knee towards the chest, one arm from the outside, one from between your thighs, or on your back of the upper leg, wherever you reach, relax your shoulders. You might experience different feelings on both sides. So that's another piece of information you get, so you know what to do about. So let's release everything, shake everything, and prepare for Shavasana. You can use your props in any way your imagination goes, or place your legs on the wall, relax your arms, do whatever it is. Fully relax, wherever you are, fully relax. Check the whole body. Start from the toes, going upwards, feet, lower legs. Check the joints, upper legs, hips. Feel your back all the way, lower back, middle back, upper back. Front of the body, abdomen, chest, shoulders. Drop your arms, relax your arms, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers. Long neck. For that, bring just a touch the chin lower. So some of you might need support, some to raise your head a little bit. If you remember when you did the live classes, I told some of you that you need some support. So now you have to take the decision on your own, because I cannot see you. The idea is that your chin is not coming up, straining the neck. If that the back of the leg is long and chin a little lower. So if for this you need to raise your head, do it. Use a blanket or anything you have. Roll your mat a little bit. Now let's all just relax. Try to be aware of the body. Just follow the breath into the body. Imagine you are taking a trip inside your body. You become very tiny and you go explore your own body from inside. Remember, with every inhale, we are born again. New prana enters the body, life force, energy, chi. With every exhale, we have an opportunity to let go. Also, emotions and all that is no more needed. Start your transition gentle with the smaller parts. Pay attention to your fingers, your toes, wrists, ankles. Maybe flex and point. Maybe stretch. Go with your breath in and as you exhale, release. Then raise your hips, move them towards one side, the opposite side, from where you want to roll. Then come up gentle into seated. As you know, feel free to sit as long as you need. Let's bring the hands together to the heart. Then rub our hands and place them on top of the eyes. And imagine rays of light entering from the universe through your hands, through your eyes, all the way inside your head to the brains, to the glands, pituitary, pineal glands. Cleansing, feeding, healing. Slide your hands to the sides of the head. And again, the light is there always. You just need to allow it to enter through your hands, into your head. We are doing this very quickly. We should stay up to 5 minutes, moving your hands to the back of the head. Same thing, energy is there, just allow it to enter through your hands, into your head, to the brain, to the hypothalamus, everywhere. Cleansing, feeding, healing. Then in front of the neck, thyroid, parathyroid, and every single cell in this area. Allow this universe as a rule of free will and free choice. So you have to choose, you have to ask to receive. Move your hands on top of the chest, thymus gland, respiratory system. Allow your body to receive the healing energy. Then slide your hands lower. Same thing, adrenals. Very overused in these times. But we have a chance to heal them, allowing the energy to enter through our hands, our adrenals, kidneys, every single cell that is in this area to heal. Then lower. Please feel free to do this one every morning, every night, whenever you choose, if you choose, and when you have time. Let's wash away then energize. And I want you to go towards each other with your personal thoughts, feelings, prayers, gratitude. Then coming up when you are ready, thank you every one of you for practicing together with me today. Namaste.